Want to go outside? We're not in the greatest view, but it's still pretty good. We slept right here last night. Not necessarily the most epic place compared to all the beautiful places around lakes and all this that they have around here. But I needed to put the Starlink first thing in the morning. I needed to do a bunch of phone call and things today. So this was a big clear opening area for me. So I received an email from Turfboard, from the company that installed my hightop. If you didn't saw my last video, I do have water leaking from my hightop. They emailed me. I asked them, it was this weekend, so they just replied to me. Ask them if they do after service of resealing my hightop and what product they use. And they do offer the service, and they say putty tape, and they can send me one if I want. And in the corner they say the sealant is silicone. They also said that it's difficult to replace a small section of putty. They would be best if we can speak on the phone first. So I'm gonna call them. I was hesitant, to be honest, that I should call them in the backcountry because I'm using Starlink. I don't have any cell service. Is currently just starting, and sometimes Starlink is great. You can have a phone conversation, but once in a while it can drop. I'm in quite open area, so do we gamble? Do we gamble it? I kind of want to know how much it is and how fast they can take me if I want to do it with them. I'm still unsure if I want to do that project by myself. They know what they're talking about, you know, they know how to seal a hightop. I have no idea. Yes, I can put silicone. Yes, it can work for a little bit, but I don't want to just patch and not fix the problem. You know what I mean? I don't want to just put a band-aid. I want to fix the problem. And I'm going to ask them often if it's something they recommend to do, to resell the whole van. I don't know. Is it something common? I don't know. We call them, we gotta do it. In the worst case, the phone's gonna drop and I'm gonna call them when I be back in town.
Hi, this is Tyler. How can I help you?
Hi, I emailed you this weekend. I put my hightop 4 years ago, my camper, and currently it's leaking. And you told me that maybe it would be a better to... Yes, it is.
Yeah, I mean, if it's definitely, if you're relatively close, coming in is by far the easiest, and we can take a look for you.
So how much?
It just depends.
So how much do you charge for looking at it and fix it, probably?
Yeah, we wouldn't charge anything.
Okay.
We want you to be happy. But whereabouts are you seeing the water?
I think it's on my front corner. On the driver's side. I think that's where the water is coming from. We did a couple of tests along the camper, and it seems to be this corner.
Parking lot. I mean, you're welcome to stay there overnight if you came over Tuesday night.
Oh, thank you so much for the offer.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll put you in for Wednesday morning.
Perfect. Sounds good. Thank you so much. Yay! All right. So I don't know if you heard about it. So I remember the guy is still working there. He's kind of a little bit, I don't want to say awkward to talk with, but he's a little bit shy. I remember he was showing me my camper van and he was like those silence, and I was like, okay, you don't sound like a salesperson at all. It's just like super quiet. He's like, so yeah, it could be... Yeah, there would be this price, and it's just like super, like not like an actual salesperson, like super quiet person. I remember talking to him when I installed my hightop 4 years ago. So they're gonna look at it for free. It's like if it's something super simple, if you think it's coming from that front corner, it might just be a little putty. We might do it like for free because we just want you to be happy. They may have noticed though that I do have a YouTube channel. Now that I'm thinking about it, because I use my email from my channel itself. Whatever. Whatever. I this is something that usually I think about it though, to not use my YouTube channel emails in those scenario, because I don't want to have a good service just because I do have a YouTube channel. Yes, it's fun to for me have a nice service and be like super awesome, but I don't think it's nice that I have a better service because I have a YouTube channel compared to another person, you know what I mean? So I hope it's not the case. But last time they were super nice and I didn't have any channel, so so he's gonna look at it, fix it for free if it's just something small. He said that they do have an hourly rate, so if it's something longer, he said it's maybe a couple $100, and I'm okay with this. You know, I'm okay if that's something, you know, that's gonna last, something that's gonna keep me going. I forgot to ask them if something that I should kind of redo every couple years, if it's something common. He offered me a place to sleep in the front of their yard. Great. So I'm gonna take the ferry. The ferry is from pretty close from that place, is in Delta. So I'm just gonna probably sleep in the, we'll see, maybe sleep in the driveway or sleep in another place. We'll see at that point. But yay, problem I fix. At least that's a good news. And I'm glad that someone's gonna look at it and someone's gonna fix it. I can probably do it by myself, obviously, but I don't want to have to mess around and remove some of that thing, or just add some silicone and be like, oh yeah, it's not leaking anymore, and like couple of months later it's leaking again because I did a shitty job, or I didn't use the right silicone, or I didn't, you know what I mean? So I don't mind to pay for something that's gonna keep my house dry. Yay, problem I fixed. Oh, this one is rusty, guys. As you know, I'm not gonna do the van rust repair for another couple months until they come back. And I had a bunch of questions about how that's gonna work. We're gonna chop from here, or I'm not quite sure if it's gonna be here, but it's gonna be all this bottom here that we're gonna chop. This bottom down. The door's gonna stay just because we're gonna chop the door, but all the bottom's gonna chop. We're gonna put new panels, and after that, what we're gonna do, we're gonna blend everything, and I'm gonna paint this section. I'm gonna paint this section down into a rubbery painting. I got a couple of people that just help me with like type of paint, but I want something that's gonna be stronger. So the bottom is gonna be black. After all of this, it's gonna be changed for a darker color. And yeah, so big project, but I'm still waiting for the parts. They were supposed to come in 2 batches. The first part was supposed to be what they already had in their warehouse, and I didn't get that. It's been 2 weeks now that I'm waiting for those parts, and the other part was supposed to come 1 month after, but I don't know guys, I have no idea. But it's gonna be a project that we're gonna do when I come back from my traveling trip. Oh guys, I'm finding some stuff. What's that? It's got a hole there, which I knew. Oh my god. Oh, that's gross. Is it? What it is? This is a filter for probably a laundry machine. I thought that we removed everything last time, that we fixed the bottom and we sand everything. My van used to be a Sears company. It was a low roof, and it was a Sears company, and I found parts, and I remember finding some paper with the name for like a person for parts, and I'm like, oh, you probably looked for a while for that part, did you? You probably waited because it was stuck in some place. This is a huge wall. This is the worst panel that we have. And obviously all those, this is empty. Did I have something here? This is full of dirt. I don't feel any other So all those paper bags, all of those things going along your van, that's where rust mine. Every time I had the patch, that was like starting rusting, was finding something, a part, a little piece of metal, a little piece of something else that was just soaking and rusting all that panel. So when you purchase your van, go inside all your panel and try to find anything that could have been dropped, anything that could have fell there. I've done it, but there's so much little place that your hand cannot fit, even my small little hands. And last year when we did the rust repair, I found several little things, and seems that I didn't find everything because I found a bag now. The water is coming from my high top pool right here in this corner. Coming along here. That's why my last video I had water dripping here. Going down here, and damaging my floor. Yeah, it's pretty crazy to, you know, I had my floor rusting and not knowing that was coming from my actual high top. Obviously, I'm pretty sure from the previous owner that the floor was already rust. I'm 100% sure. But I was damaging every time with more and more paint for all along. I don't know how long my roof was leaking. Definitely after they do the repair and they making all this nice and good, I'm definitely gonna keep my eyes more into those corners. I didn't even talk about it, to be quite honest. I was like, yeah, no water dripping to my van, everything is good. Yeah, they were dripping in that corner and I didn't know. If I put you off leash, are you gonna be good? There you go. You're afraid of. Be good. She's happy, I think. Let's go. We're going for a walk. Good girl. Good girl. Alright, let's go. We go for a walk. Alright, it's getting warm here, so, and I need to charge my battery too as well, so I'm gonna let you here. I think we're gonna spend the rest of the afternoon maybe beside a lake. That'll be awesome. So stay tuned for the next video. You'll see that, and I hope you enjoy, and I will let you with Miss Kitty. Gonna find another place. Oh, you're such an easy. You're so bad. Alright guys, we will see you in the next one. Don't be sad. We're gonna go to another spot, Kitty.